In the last few years, we have had tons of Marvel Studios leaks come from the weirdest sources. This time, we got a pretty major one that relates to Dr. Doom, and it comes from one of the most unlikely sources so far, this being Howard Stern. Yes, Howard Stern, who peaked in popularity about 25 years ago. It's crazy to think that we're still talking about Howard Stern today, and despite what I said earlier, Howard Stern is obviously still popular. I was making a joke there. But back in the day, everybody knew who Howard Stern was. Well, something interesting has been uncovered, and essentially, to get to the quick point in this story, Howard Stern, the show, went on break. Now, what happened was, unfortunately, they did not shut off all the microphones in the studio while they were on break, so audio ended up getting out there. Now, this has also happened in other radio situations. It's happened on TV during live broadcasts of the news. It happened for wrestling, which I always bring up. It's happened multiple times. It's common sometimes somebody hits the switch or the wrong switch or hits it early and they come back and then something gets out that shouldn't be seen. Well, Howard Stern is talking about upcoming projects and a schedule this fall and things happening in the course of the rest of the year. And what's brought up is that Stern reveals that he's had contact with Kevin Feige, and later on in the summer / later this year, he will be working on Dr. Doom. And he says some other stuff which unfortunately they can't transcribe because again, not all the mics were turned on and audio is a bit bad, let's just put it that way. But yeah, he let it slip that later this year he's going to be involved with something Dr. Doom-like. Now, many people are trying to figure out what exactly this could be and how exactly does this work. Now, naturally, the Fantastic Four reboot was sort of the thing that everybody goes to and goes, yeah, it's probably related to that. But some people also believe it could be part of something else, like maybe Black Panther Wakanda Forever recording a post-credit scene or something and, having it involve Howard Stern. Now, while people are trying to figure out how exactly you fit him in, pretty much anybody who's been keeping up with Dr. Doom or the Fantastic Four knows of this specific instant in the comics, where it's Dr. Doom telling his story to a reporter, and then finally when it's done, he's like, yeah, you're locked up here. This is it. You're really not going to get out of Latveria or this jail. But thanks for listening to my story. Like, that could be the way. And honestly, it would be hilarious if they do it to Howard Stern. Like, that's just funny, and it's another one of those Marvel brings in a real-world persona, makes them part of the MCU, and also plays with it. And I do think that this is really interesting because this is the first we're hearing about Dr. Doom having any sort of anything, really, like, at all in the MCU, and it could be coming at us rather soon. So my guess would be possible post or mid-credit scene for Wakanda Forever, or just straight up involved with the Fantastic Four. And if that's the case, I don't know what exactly you do, but maybe the Fantastic Four film is told from the point of view of Dr. Doom, which could be really interesting as well.